Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Alicia. How are you doing today, Mr. Smith?
I'm doing pretty well, actually. A little sleepy, but in a good mood. How about you?
Same here. I slept late last night, so my brain is still waking up. Did you sleep well?
Not really. I went to bed early, but I kept waking up. You know that feeling when your body is tired, but your mind refuses to shut down?
Oh, yes. That happens to me all the time. What did you do last night before bed?
I watched one episode of a show, which turned into 3 episodes.
Ah, the classic mistake. What about dinner? Did you cook or order food?
I cooked pasta with vegetables. Nothing fancy, but it was comforting.
That sounds nice. I ordered food because I was too lazy to cook. And breakfast today?
Just coffee and toast. Very simple. What about you?
I actually had a proper breakfast today. Eggs, fruit, and tea. I felt very proud of myself.
Wow, that's impressive. Maybe you're becoming a morning person.
Let's not go that far.
Speaking of mornings, that actually connects perfectly to today's topic.
Yes, today we're talking about daily life, our daily schedule from morning until bedtime.
Exactly. So let's start with the early morning. What time do you usually wake up?
On weekdays, I wake up around 7 a.m. I wouldn't say I jump out of bed happily. It's more like I slowly convince myself that I have to get up.
I can relate. I wake up at 6:30 a.m., but I stay in bed for at least 10 minutes, staring at the ceiling and questioning my life choices.
That sounds very dramatic for such an early hour.
It is. Mornings are not my strongest point.
Same. After waking up, the first thing I do is check my phone. I know it's a bad habit, but I can't help it.
Me too. I check messages, emails, and sometimes the weather. I like to know what kind of day I'm walking into.
Then I wash my face, brush my teeth, and try to look like a human again.
That's a very important step. I usually make coffee right away. No coffee means no functioning brain.
Do you usually eat breakfast?
On weekdays, something light. Toast, cereal, or a banana. I don't have much appetite in the morning.
I'm the opposite. If I skip breakfast, I feel tired and grumpy. So I try to eat something proper, even if it's simple.
After breakfast, I get dressed and start preparing for work. My mornings are very structured.
Mine are a bit chaotic. I always feel like I'm running out of time, even when I wake up early.
That's interesting. I'm very careful with time in the morning. I hate feeling rushed.
What time do you usually start work?
Around 9 a.m. My most productive hours are in the morning, so I try to handle important tasks first.
That's smart. I'm more productive in the afternoon. My brain wakes up slowly.
During work, I take short breaks to stretch or walk around. Sitting for too long makes me feel stiff.
Same here. Sometimes I forget to move, and then my body reminds me very loudly.
Do you listen to music while working?
Yes, especially instrumental music. Lyrics distract me.
I agree. If the song has lyrics, I start singing instead of working.
Let's talk about lunch. What's your lunch routine like?
I usually eat around 1 p.m. I prefer something light but filling.
I love lunch. It's my favorite meal of the day. It feels like a reward after surviving the morning.
That's a good way to see it. Lunch is also a mental break for me.
How do you feel in the afternoon?
Around 3 p.m., my energy drops. That's when I need another coffee.
Same. The afternoon slump is real.
After work, I like to unwind a little, maybe go for a walk or listen to music.
I usually feel mentally exhausted in the evening, so I try not to overplan.
What about dinner?
Dinner is my comfort time. I eat, relax, and finally slow down.
Same here. After dinner, I watch something light or read.
I scroll on my phone too much before bed. I know I shouldn't.
We all do. Then I go to bed around 11 p.m. on weekdays.
Now let's talk about the best part of life, weekends.
Ah, yes, weekends.
I love weekends because my schedule becomes flexible.
Exactly. I wake up naturally, no alarm.
That feeling alone makes weekends special.
Weekends are for rest, hobbies, and doing absolutely nothing without guilt.
And sleeping in. All right, now that we've talked a lot about our daily lives, let's slow down a bit and break down some useful words and phrases we used during the conversation.
Yes, these are very common expressions in everyday English, especially when people talk about routines, work, and daily habits.
We used the phrase functioning brain when talking about mornings and coffee.
This phrase is usually used jokingly. It doesn't mean your brain is broken. It just means you feel too sleepy or tired to think clearly.
For example, I can't talk before coffee. I don't have a functioning brain yet. Give me 10 minutes. My brain isn't functioning.
People often use this phrase in a light, humorous way, especially in the morning.
It's very natural English and sounds friendly, not serious.
Next is morning person.
A morning person is someone who feels energetic, positive, and productive in the early hours of the day.
For example, she wakes up at 6 a.m. and feels great. She's definitely a morning person.
If you are not a morning person, you might say, I'm not a morning person at all. I need time to wake up.
This phrase is extremely common in casual conversations.
We also use the phrase, feel rushed.
To feel rushed means you feel pressure because there isn't enough time.
For example, I hate mornings when I feel rushed. I woke up late, so I felt rushed all day.
It's often used when talking about work, mornings, or deadlines.
It describes an emotional feeling, not just a schedule problem.
The word productive is very important.
Being productive means you are able to work efficiently and get useful results.
For example, I'm most productive in the morning. Today was productive. I finished all my tasks.
People often talk about productivity when discussing work, routines, or personal goals. Next phrase, take a break.
To take a break means to stop working for a short time to rest.
Examples. Let's take a short break. I need to take a break from my screen.
This phrase is used in work, study, and even relationships.
Now let's talk about the word unwind.
To unwind means to relax after stress or hard work.
For example, I like to unwind by watching TV. She listens to music to unwind after work.
It's a very natural word for evenings and weekends. Actually, this word reminds me of something funny. Once, after a very stressful day, I told my friend, I really need to unwind tonight. And he said, great, let's go hiking for 3 hours.
3 hours?
Exactly. I was like, that's not unwinding, that's another workout.
So clearly, unwinding means different things to different people.
Yes, for me, unwinding usually means doing nothing.
Next phrase, mentally exhausted.
This means your mind is tired, even if your body isn't.
For example, I'm mentally exhausted after meetings all day. Studying for hours makes me mentally exhausted.
This phrase is very useful when talking about work or study stress.
We also used comfort time.
This is not a fixed dictionary phrase, but it's very understandable.
It means a time when you relax and feel emotionally comfortable.
For example, dinner is my comfort time. Reading before bed is my comfort time.
Native speakers often create phrases like this naturally.
Next phrase, flexible schedule.
A flexible schedule means your routine is not strict. You can change times easily.
For example, I love my job because it has a flexible schedule. This phrase is very common in work and lifestyle conversations.
And finally, sleep in.
To sleep in means to wake up later than usual.
Examples. I slept in on Sunday. I love sleeping in on weekends.
This phrase is strongly connected to weekends and holidays.
So these were some very natural, everyday words and phrases you heard in today's conversation.
Try noticing them when you watch movies or listen to podcasts.
And try using at least one of them in your own daily life.
Now we want to hear from you.
In the comments, tell us at least one thing about your daily life.
For example, what time do you usually wake up? What time do you go to bed? What do you love doing on weekends?
Just choose one and write it in the comments.
We'd love to read about your daily schedule.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.